What up, everybody? We're live here for the North American Attack on Titan tournament that is hosted and production done by me, G the Ico. We do have the players kind of roaming in at this point. We're getting them together, making sure they're ready. We're going to be getting it started here. It's been an anticipated match, man. It's the Attack on Titan tournament, so, I mean, again, we encourage both of these teams to kind of have some fun with it. But it's also a competition at the foundation. We'll see Devious Activity going against BTK here. Currently, BTK should be roaming in here at some point. We are live on the official MLBB and A channel as well. By yours truly, I will be here. Cast it up. We'll see. Zane's already leaving the game. Get it going. We'll get it going. I think we are. Streaming on all avenues. I'll probably go live on the official channel once drafting phase starts. Go from there. Go from there, baby. Woo! Zane streaming. Let's get it. Made it to 11K subscribers, chat. Thank you guys for that. You guys are absolutely amazing. We've been breaking numbers. We've been literally breaking MLBB in North America. You guys have been tuning in for our watch parties. It's been an absolute blast. Where's GG? GG's not in this finals. They didn't participate this one. BTK forming in though. Oh God. What up, Ico? What up, chat? Pump this chat out real fast for me. Have it pulled up. 7:32 a.m. in India. Let's go. Congrats on 11K. Much love. Gaming Gladiators didn't they didn't participate in this tournament. Got our poll going. Looks like BTK slowly filling in. Who is gonna win this AOT tournament, baby? Got BTK and Devious Activities. All right, chat, we made the poll. We go live on the official channel. What's up, everybody? We are live. Hopefully you guys are kind of seeing it on the official channel. We're currently waiting on BTK to kind of fill their way in. Guys are just tuning in here. What up, what up, what up? We're gonna kind of make this like a little bit of a fun casual grand finals for the Attack on Titan. There's no other casters alongside with me right now. I've been doing a lot of the NACT stuff. We've been prepping a lot of players for the NACT. Getting all of that stuff done. So the administration aspects of my life are really high up right now. So we're here. It's gonna be fun. When does the game start? It starts now, Trex. Voted BTK, but I'll cheer in for Devious. Sheesh. Gaming Sonic over here. What's up, everybody, on the MLBB North America official YouTube? Welcome to tuning in as well. If you guys didn't know, this is the Attack on Titan tournament. Pretty just an influential tournament that we put together. Ba-na-na-na-na. The no face reveal. We'll send in a couple days. Talk to Dave about it. What? Oh God. Oh God. Staying over here talking about stuff. Zane's gonna who out the gauntlet? Homo Zane. Amir, it was comic. It was comical. I didn't. Who would know, man? I'm American. American. But we got NACT stuff going on in the background. If you guys aren't hyped for the NACT, you should be. Look at T holding his spot in the BTK roster here. Don't give Cold World Guinevere and it's easy. Hey, we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out, won't we? That's for sure. But to kind of build up the hype before I was like kind of zoomed off doing other things on the NACT here. The Attack on Titan tournament. Big prize pool here, chat. Big prize pool. First place is going to be getting 50k diamonds. Second place is going to be 25k. Third place 15k. Fourth place 10k. So there was a total of 100,000 diamonds split between the top top four teams. Ico going crazy when Mobazane got a savage. You gotta bring the hype when you see crazy stuff in this game, chat. You gotta bring the hype, chat. You gotta bring the hype. You ain't hyped. What are you? I have no idea if Zane's stream has a delay. I mean, he plays with the consequences if he doesn't have no delay. Can't really force him, you know. The question is, are these teams gonna get in here? Who's up in this top thing with me? Finally, Aiko streaming our game. Come on now. What up? Someone said hello's G chat. Bring out the salted rulers. Have I done any devious act? You're crazy, bro. Dude, my computer. Dude, I have to fix my clock on my computer. It says on my computer, it says it's 8:07 right now. Devious activity trying to get one dub for BTK being late. Who's this person up in the top? Spirit, you're funny, bro. You're funny. Oh. Don't hate me, cat. Why you call me a fanboy? I'm trying to build up the hype, cat. I'm trying to build up the hype everywhere. I'm like that grandpa, man, with like a bunch of like grandchildren. I can't like I gotta split my love, but like I can't split my love. Don't hate me. God. This is a best out of 5. Apparently 20-minute grace period, so we're here. Basics here though. He came in at the last minute. I got the hiccups, chat. I streamed multiple DA games. Battle on Mo shush. I didn't ask your team spicy questions. We could do a top 8 interview if you want. Your team probably wouldn't answer spicy questions. For the games, G, we're waiting on one person to ready up on the side of BTK, and then we'll be getting in there. I know a lot of you guys are watching Moba Zane's stream right now, so I can only imagine. Guys, ready for this? I was hyping up DA. He said I'm humbled this season. All right. Do a little bit of some solo casting here. A little bit of love. One game. Hater. I did like 3 games. 3 games. This is like number 4. This is like number 4. This is the Attack on Titan tournament. If you guys are just now tuning in, I think some of the people on the MLBB official page are asking questions. This is just a sponsored tournament by Mobile Legends for the Attack on Titan skins. We kind of got interrupted via the NACT time frame. So we're here. We're here now though. We're here now though. What's the team that best player, Hoon, and the others? That's gonna be GG. GG's not in the Attack on Titan tournament. Hoon was like I think they tried to put together like a makeshift team. And I think it like kind of fell apart. It was like a bunch of like random people trying to go into the tournament and stuff like that, paired with Hoons. So we'll see. Sheesh. Hey. A member for 2 months, BM. Thank you for the membership. Did you buy 2 months, or is that just your 2-month announcement? Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But like I was saying, we can kind of take a look at what's going on in here. I mean, DA's already banning the Xborg. A little bit of a go here. I like it. I mean, North America is always utilizing the Xborg. Maybe they don't want to see Milo go at it. Is there no game sound? Oh yeah, this is I muted it. I fixed it. I had it muted during the intro right there. Cancel. Oh snap. We had a malfunction. BlueStacks crashed. I unmuted it and then BlueStacks crashed. All right, we'll be back in there. Gotta enjoy technology, chat. Oh, Devious. It's a BO5. BO5, chat. BO5. If you guys are just turning in. Tuning in. Will Zane use Fanny? Probably not. Yo. Cat's on one tonight. What happened to my BlueStacks here, bro? Why tech difficulty is attacking us, chat? Why isn't it loading? Bruh. This is the problem with technology, chat. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I use an auto clicker. No, I use an auto clicker for like other games. But I'm live places, so I can't mention other games. Finally, Jesus. Why was the last time it not loading? Alright, we got a little bit of a fast forward here. Got Claude Barat's band on the side of Devious Activity. Picking up the Matilda. I feel like that's a huge win right there for Devious Activity. That boy said pause. Can we get a pause, chat? Can we get a pause? Oba Zane picking up a Karina? Yo, that'd be crazy.
It's destined. Your team is picking.
That'd be wild. They did ban out the Guinevere, so Cold World not gonna be able to get the Guinevere on the side of BTK. Banned out the Joy. Oba Zane was saying that if they just ban Joy, it's GG's. It's GG's. We'll see how things go down here. EA can stream snipe. I think they can pull out the Layla like RRQ. Ah. Picking up the fair miss. I like the fair miss, right? I mean, the fair miss was actually having a really tough time when I watched some of the games overseas. When I was casting in some of the games overseas, Navaria is huge. Especially picked up by Nicolette. Just an absolute monster. If you guys didn't know that Hole Gobbler is Nicolette. And then Zag is Milo.
I've been waiting for too long.
And then C is Cold World. A little bit of name changes coming on over here, but Devious Activity following through. I love it. I mean, they're not changing their names. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale. I swear
Rhea.
till my last
Interesting. Oh yeah, that's because it's Mikasa's like secret pick. Don't want to deal with that secret pick of Freya. I was like, what is that? What is that person's name, chat? Basic picking up the carry. I really like the carry play here, chat. I mainly like the carry play just because it's gonna allow basic to scale and put down a decent amount of damage onto Kush on this Fredrin. You're not gonna allow Mobilization to get the Fred, might as well pick it yourself, right? Ashia. Now don't be spoiling things if you guys are watching Mobile Zane stream at the same time, huh? Milo. This is not the NACT, chat. A lot of you guys are thinking this is the NACT, but it's not. This is the Attack on Titan tournament. Something a little bit different. It was something that I've just been kind of streaming throughout the time. It kind of conflicted with the NACT, so we've been kind of just pooting along. Okay. Okay. Does Cold World actually pick up something here? We're floating on the Kaja again. This was like a very skeptical pick back in the day when we were watching the NACT.
Alpha is online.
Your team is picking.
I'm gonna opt to go for Alpha instead. Alpha into a Fredrin, huh?
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
All right, so we got a lot of matches to watch today here. EO5. They banned the Bashi. I didn't even see that. A lot of the chat was suspecting that Mobazane would have went that route instead, but forced into the Alpha route. I'm surprised they didn't pick up a Martis. Zane was going insane in Martis last time. Countering from Devious Activities, we have the Brody and the Ruby. I mean, right now, Devious Activities comp is huge. Like, it's just an overall good comp. But I mean, both teams really utilizing meta picks here. What up, fam? Yeah, we'll be live streaming for quite a bit here. I mean, we We got a BO5 to go down. This is the first game of the night. The first game of the night. It has been a while. If you guys didn't know, there is a 60-second delay on the stream, so there's it's just for fairness. Hopefully Moba Zane's also doing the same thing, but who knows? I mean, it'd be against him if that's the case. All right, chat, we're going to be getting into game one here. BTK versus Devious Activity. Who's going to come out victorious in match one of the Attack on Titan tournament? They have been fighting for a while now, and it's all come down to this. All come down to this here. We got the good old-fashioned Devious Activity picking up the Fredrin. We already got a pause. I don't know what happened. North American pause meta. I'm joking. We're getting it started, chat. Getting it started. All right. Run paused. Not sure what ultimately was going down here. Got some beautiful players here. Taking a look at what's kind of going down here. Just me, so you know, I'll just turn this we'll turn this tournament into like a podcast. Hope Zane's stream's not delayed. Well, hey. Hope Zane's not gonna get an overview like this. Could be a problem for him though. Devious Activity could be applying that pressure. Look at this. Engage and aggression already by the side of BTK. Push makes it out alive. Mobazane trying to get the 4 and utilize that early, but wasn't able to. Yato kinda trying to hold this mid bush here. Oh no, in the top lane, Oru gets taken out by Basic. First blood going to Basic. Oh, I'm a little slow here. I'm gonna have to speed it up. People are dying left and right. I'm like trying to commentate and can't even tell that something's going down on the map. All right, we got a couple deaths already here for the side of Devious Activity. Aggression by BTK in the early stage is phenomenal. Devious Activity might have to dial it back a little bit. They don't want to be overzealous at this point. You kind of already see the turtle take. All right, I kind of just like woke up from a nap not too long ago, so your boy's trying to process things a little bit faster than normal here. Getting woke up. Cold World coming in. Kush utilizing the retry. Implosion comes out by Cold World. A little bit of a nether realm to keep him alive. The whole team's going at it. Mikasa able to take out Cold World. That is a 1-up for Devious Activities. None fall for DA. BTK does secure the turtle though. Kind of taking a look at some of the items in the early. We already see the Molten Core being picked up by Kush. So the Cursed Helmet probably going to be coming out here soon. Harry, Basic, picking up the crossbow, getting a little bit of that speed. T looking for a quick maneuver and movement here. Oh, what just happened? Who keeps pausing the game? Oh, snap. I don't know what I moved. Ooh. Hold on, chat. Da-da-da-da. I don't know if I don't think I accidentally hit the pause button. Yato kind of being pressured by Mobazane. BTK definitely up economically. Zag kind of being taunted and peeled here. The clap coming down by Kush. CC a little bit too thick right now. Thank you, bro. Best out of 5. Implosion comes out. Nether Realm comes in. A little bit of a greedy situation here by Devious Activities. I mean, that was a great fight from both sides. The sustainability, the pressure, though, by Mobazane wants to take it right to Kush. He's here. Forcing out possibly something. Ooh, they're going in on Mobazane. Are they going to be able to stick it to him? No, Mobazane gets taken out by 4. Devious Activity. A little bit of an aggressive play right here by Devious Activity. Toru, though, the next target on the chopping block for BTK. You take out Mobazane, we take out your gold lane. 5-minute mark. EXP lanes have already rotated. Yato utilizing Fairness to its best of its ability. Nah, GG and them didn't participate in the tournament. This is just BTK and Devious Activity. They were here. I sponsored Devious Activities, so we're rooting for Devious Activity. Speedy Light Wheels come out. Nether Realm. The burst damage on the Kush is a little bit too much. Able to utilize Matilda to get out of there. That was a lot of utility to try to secure the kill on the Kush. The turtle, look at Mikasa, I think just utilized the flicker to go in. Didn't utilize the I'm offended. DA maybe taking this to 50-50. Turtle kind of low. Mobazane into the thick of it. The clap comes down, but it's not enough as BTK, Mobazane able to secure the light, secure the retry, and they still won't let up. A little bit of a concealed play. Mobazane diving into the tier 2 tower there. A little bit of a mess up by Mikasa there, holding them down, keeping them at bay. Mobazane did fall, but Devious Activity loses too. Yato coming in. They're trying to keep this tier 1 tower. They really don't have, like, too many huge people. That was crazy, the amount of damage that is coming out from Milo. CC damage outstanding at this point. BTK just looking well-oiled. Devious Activity trying to find responses when they possibly can. lot of people were asking about the tournament. Ooh, was that a flicker and an implosion? Speedy light wheels coming out onto Mikasa. Try to utilizes the I'm offended. Nothing comes out of it though. Kind of looked like they got CC'd and popped up and it just interrupted at that point. BTK now looking to take the mid tower. About a 5k gold lead here for BTK. I think Lord's going to be in the favor of BTK. Kind of watch out Toru down here, definitely controlling the side lane. Split push plays might be happening, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here. Ooh, do see an implosion coming out onto T Basic, utilizing the speedy light wheels. While Toru was in the bottom lane, able to take that tower. First Lord does fall into the hands of BTK. Overall, good play. Devious Activity just looking for strides and movements when they can get it. We see the War Axe being picked up by Mobazane. Both of them. Also, the Bloodlust Axe. So, a lot of sustainability, a lot of damage coming from the side of BTK. Devious Activity looking like they're going to come down and collapse onto Milo. Circling Eagle to go deep. I don't think they want to commit to it though. Now Milo not going to let up though. CC is actually pretty cracked. Oh, well, coming in. I'm offended to interrupt him. Mobazane dives in deep. Nether Realm to secure their life. Kush stays alive. Milo also falls there. Toru coming out with 2, if I'm not mistaken. BTK Siege. Not there. BTK looking like they're struggling just a tad bit on Sieges. I don't know if anything will be pierced open at this point. Devious Activity looking like they're controlling the defense pretty well. A little bit of an aggressive play coming in here. Basic able to secure a kill on a T. Kush falls next. Onto the chopping block is Toru. Mobazane. 3 fall for Devious Activity. BTK taking everything they came for right there. Lanes are not synced. What in the world was that damage? Coming from the side of BTK, I think this is the point at which they can possibly get in here. We're looking for a little bit of a play. Mobazang looking to secure Yato. Keep him at bay. Push him back a couple seconds until Devious Activities all spawned. I like the play. They were able to take the tower. Though, I would like to see a little bit of... Again, we just see how aggressive BTK is. I think they could have taken 2 towers instead of 1, but they were so aggressive on controlling and taking kills. So, again, I mean, I could see it. Maybe they're just going for kills. Maybe they're just trying to, you know, duke it out. But I do think 1 more tower could have been taken. A Devious Activity could utilize to their fullest now. Milo on the run. Oh, torn apart memories. Tears apart, Lord Milo. Huge play. That's 1 down for the side of BTK. Are they going to be able to keep them at bay? BTK looking like they want to play. A little bit of an implosion here. Nether Realm comes out. Whole world low. Kush low. Mobazane into the thick of it. He doesn't look like he's going down anytime. Some shields coming out. Torn apart memories do connect. Mobazane 1 HP as well. Basic not low. Devious Activity have to leave or lose their life. Nicolette looking for a play. A little bit of a cheeky snipe. Even down 1, BTK still controlling the field. I don't know if they have any anti-heal at this point. Mobazane, the next target onto the chopping block. Devious Activity absolutely collapsing down on him. It's a 7-11 play. Cold World Utilizing that conceal play to possibly get something here. Devious Activity stole. They just only have one tower. So it's kind of hard. If they were able to secure a Lord here, they could utilize it to gain some breathing room. But Devious Activity is in a little bit of a sticky situation here. Little bit of a sticky situation. Ooh. I mean, it's another great defense by Devious Activity. Oh, they were almost able to take out Milo right there, but he was able to make it out, diving over the wall, keeping them at bay. First game looking like BTK still not want to give up. Trying to keep the fundamentals, trying to take towers when they possibly can. All of them are kind of stacking up. I think they're looking for a play. Devious Activity, very disciplined on defense, though. Very, very disciplined on defense. Hide the map? I have a delay on my stream, chat. Take a look at some items while we're just kind of beating around the bush. We do see a Wind of Nature being picked up by Toru. Huge at this point. Harry full built though. Everybody's level 15, but I think Yato and T are a little behind. I think that's what's kind of causing it, but I think the same goes for BTK at this point. There's a little bit of an EXP difference, but not a lot. BTK holding their own. Maybe a little bit of a conceal play. MOBA Zane falls! Are they going to respond to Milo, though? Is he going to go for the backline play? Cold World coming in. The Netherrealm is popped. Doesn't look like he keeps the commitment up as the Lord is here. Devious Activity wants something. Milo going into the backline of Devious Activity. They're kind of low. Kush able to secure the Lord, though. Basic, the next on the chocolate block as Toru's able to secure the kill. Torn apart memories utilize Zag. Next, BTK falling one by one. Old Gobbler, Nicolette on the hunt. They really have to worry about syncing these lanes up. Not able to utilize a complete wipeout. Devious Activity taking it to BTK. Oof. The wild part is just how disciplined Kush is on this. Was that a Circle and Eagle utilized there? What's going on, T? You guys got to definitely focus on lanes and keep them at bay. Push them. This is the time that Devious Activity can possibly utilize a little bit of the breathing room. Kush into the back line, though. MOBA Zane utilizes the dive in. Kush does fall to Lord Milo. Now BTK's on the hunt. Yato really, really low. Netherrealm already utilized. Torn apart memories. Not enough to take out Zag. T now being pushed by Cold World. The pressure by Nicolette is a lot. Milo, MOBA Zane could be on the hunt for Devious Activity. They were able to utilize that Lord to make up a little bit of the movements for their side economically. We can kind of see that the gold is almost even. I just see little mistakes coming out from both sides. Brody definitely down. Well, finally picking up the Demon Hunter sword. I like it. I like it. A little bit defensive, right? Got 2 defensive items, the Rose Gold and the Immortality. So Immortality is built on both sides. Wind of Nature still available for both sides as well. All ultimates are up as well. I feel like what we really have to watch out for is just the syncing of lanes right now. Devious Activities should be controlling the lane syncs. I mean, not really too much right now, just because we still got 31 seconds until the next Lord. So maybe getting a pick like onto Milo could be the option to go with here. But it doesn't look like they opt to go for that. Ah, Flicker and Implosion utilized by BTK. Goes in, takes out Kush. Next on the chopping block, Mikasa. Devious Activity forced out of the Lord Pit. Nicolette looking for some plays. I didn't know you could just basic attack on Matilda wherever you want. Another Lord barreling down Devious Activities base. This is the 4th Lord of the game. Definitely going to be a thick one. Tons of Immortalities bought by BTK. Devious Activities being able to mount up great defenses though. So let's see how this Lord can take place. Diving in here. Basic. Able to take out the tower. Devious Activities, their sole objective here is to keep the Lord at bay. Mobazane gets taken in by the I'm Offended. Torn apart memories come out. Does take off quite a bit. That was, again, another great defense. The next wave of minions are coming, though. Super minions. They only have the base. Wow. Okay, a little bit of a disciplined play here from the side of BTK. Not going to show that aggression that we've seen constantly. They're going to back off. Devious Activity always comes out of their base, like, so early, you know? Could have been a little bit of a sticky situation you could find yourself in. Really, they need to find an answer to Nicolette. Nicolette is 1-0-7, hasn't died yet. And I feel like that's their problem, is they just don't have a play on a Kush. On the chopping block here, Implosion and a Flicker comes in. Mobazane does hit him. Nether Realm and Immortality popped. Might be able to stay alive. BTK still trying to apply the pressure. Is it a little bit too much for them to handle, though? Devious Activity clapping back. Whole world on the run. He's stuck in Devious Activity's back line. They're able to take him out. A lot of utility. I mean, not too much. I mean, Immortalities were popped. The Immortality popped by Kush, and then the Nether Realm to save him when he popped back up was crazy. Now it's 41 seconds until Whole World can come back up. This could be a little bit of a sticky situation. They're looking to do a little bit of zoning here. Basic might be on the chopping block. They're going to go in on him. He does utilize the Flicker, gets out of there. T and Toru on the hunt. But another fight happening at the Lord Pit. See a little bit of a wait and bait happening. If I was Devious Activity, I would take it to BTK at this point. No reason to go to a 50-50 Lord. You beat them in numbers. But I guess if they can constantly zone out Mobazane, put a little bit of pressure on him, not allow him to get into the base, the Lord is low. Mobazane's being forced out. Kush able to take him out. Not even worrying about the Lord. Yato able to secure the Lord as the retry goes wide. The lanes are going to be needing to be synced here. BTK. Not going down without a fight. Devious Activity also not going down without a fight. To be honest, I really think what made BTK lose that fight and Kush to not go on a timer was just the perfect timing of Yato in that Nether Realm. It was too much for them to handle. Oh, world kind of looking for a bush check here. Does go in. Yato, oh my god, gets half HP'd. The left lane not synced. The fundamental discipline needs to come out here a little bit. They're kind of just letting minions stack at this point, which I think right now is good. Allow you to get, you know, some breathing room. It is 74k, so everybody's built at this point. It's just going to come down to the best plays. They really need to stop Milo in the mid. They're not really going to have any lanes to be pushing. They're only going to be pushing with the Lord, which is not what you really want to do. They're also down one person because Ruby had to go into the bot lane. So a little bit of rough plays. Got to learn how to sync those lanes properly. I don't even think... to be honest, I don't think they got anything out of that Lord. Maybe this mid tower is what they're going to be possibly looking for, but it's just such a sticky situation. The minions are falling. I really feel like Devious Activity should have found an answer to that Milo. You really got to pressure the lanes. Jeez, they're gonna go right to another Lord fight. I mean, hey, big props to Milo there, man. Milo did an insane job cutting that mid lane, stopping them in their tracks. While Devious Activity was kind of, you know, had a little bit of tunnel vision there, wanted to utilize the Lord to the best of their ability. Mobazane thinking the lanes, controlling a little bit here. I think this goes to show that they know that they're losing in team fights, Devious Activity is. So, like, splitting up is hard for them to do because they need their whole team and all of their utilities to be able to take on BTK. I feel like that's really the factor that we're taking a gander at, right? Definitely wild that BTK had two Lords barreling down their base, but nothing coming out of it just yet. Lord now going to a rubber band match again. It's kind of hard for a team to manage these waves, especially with all of their towers down. Look left and right lane. These minions could possibly even take out the base. They're already being split. BTK going to put damage onto this Lord. I don't know if they're still baiting it because they haven't got Kush yet. Implosion does come down. Cold World a little low. Pushes Kush into the middle of BTK. Cold World does fall. Do we see a torn apart memories? Nope. They're going to the 50-50. Yato able to secure the Lord, but look at the mid lane. The backdoor by Milo. Are they able to stop it as Basic's there as well? Basic does have immortality. It doesn't even matter because they're able to just backdoor him. BTK takes game one. The backdoor play. Oh, we'll keep this over here. Man, and that just... Yo. Crazy. Insane. BTK with the mid lane push. They knew they had control over the lanes. All right.
Your team is banning.
I will choose my own
Your
path.
team is banning.
Always on the way.
Your team is banning.
What's wrong with the gambling bot? Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to do like NACT stuff and Attack on Titan stuff. It's hard. It's tough.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
I might not be a lighted man,
Your
but I
team
do know
is
my
banning.
traits.
Alrighty. I'll talk about the draft here in just a second, chat.
The hunt begins.
Your team is banning.
He should have kept G1 instead. Oh gosh. The chat's attacking. The chat's attacking BTK's tank. Alright, we did swap sides this time. What up, E-Money? What up? What it do? What it do? You and Ben you gotta come back to Vegas, man. It was such a great time with you guys.
Come on, Dexter. It's our showtime.
Your team is picking.
What it do? What it do?
I'm born
Your
with
team
talent.
is picking.
The falling stars brought us here.
Woo!
Light me up and watch the world
Your team
burn.
is picking.
Alright. Gosh dang. Alright, chat. Take a look. Picked up the Guinevere. I feel like this is going to be a tough time, man.
Detective Fredrin on the case.
Mobazane picks up the Fredrin as well. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, God. I don't know why, dog. I don't know why. What up, Zyron? I had to take care of some
Hope we'll find a way.
NACT stuff.
When all is forlorn.
had the Arlott, the Joy, the Ruby, the Claude, the Brats, the Matilda. They let the Guinevere slide. I feel like they should have banned Guinevere and then let the Matilda slide. Where's Trax? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
When the body suffers,
Your team
the
is
spirit
banning.
blooms.
We've seen a lot of export be picked overseas too.
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
long.
is banning.
Oba curse.
A punch for a punch.
Your team is banning.
It's my way or the highway.
Your team is picking.
Thus I swear, on my very life,
Your team is
the
picking.
Titans will be eradicated.
Let's go.
NACT regular season starts on the 16th, if I'm not mistaken, which is next weekend. Next Saturday. Next Saturday, chat. Next Saturday. E-Money, get on the all girls team. Get on there's the North America needs like an all girls team
To a young heart, everything is
to send internationally. Johnny's. Those are wild. Yeah. Oh, game sound. It just takes a second for the game. Like, the game doesn't make sounds at all times. Oh, God.
Magic is my life.
Oh, God. All right, chat. Back over. Woo! Man. It's hard doing this this tournament at the same time as the NACT, chat. No problem, no problem. All right, taking a look at the overall game. Taking a look at this game.
The enemy reaches the battlefield.
Boba Zane on the MOBA Fred. Half his good looking shirt poked in. Looks like we're picking up another pause. Could be because we need a little bit of a delay here. We'll find out. Oh, Zag is not Cardi. That's Milo. Milo. Why no Fanny? Did they pick any Attack on Titan heroes? Ooh. Oh god. Alright, we're finally back at it. Again, MOBA Zane and Basic here. Push. Oh, he did, but he picked up the Martis. I didn't even see him pick up the Martis. Oh, like right eye won't stop twitching. Ooh. Whole world. Looking for something here. Kind of just looking for devious activity at this point. Push able to secure a lethal there. Devious activity picking up the Harith. I really want to see how it's played, you know? Ooh, applying pressure onto T on the Tigreal here. And they keep him at bay. The old BTK team versus a little bit of the newer. Oh, Yato misses the shot. I wonder if it happens to just be the ping difference. Got an 82% vote for BTK in the chat. Devious activity just always being forced back. Uru kind of being chipped down at this point. A little bit of an engage, a dive onto Kush into the jungle. BTK aggression once again. I'm glad the chat's currently. Oh crap, man! I done forgot the overlays. I forgot the overlays, chat. There's too much going on right now. Too much going on. Ooh. I'll take a look at it later. Oh, flickering an implosion onto Nicolette. Oh. Nicolette gets taken out early. little bit of a caught off play, caught off guard play there. Toru now putting the pressure on the Basic. Is he gonna have enough? The damage coming out. Basic's able to take him down though. BTK comes in. Yo, Basic was so low. What does he have that's allowed? Oh, he has Hawes Claws. He picked up the Hawes Claws early. Oh, God. The Hawes Claws gives you the sustainability, but not the damage. Oh, Basic. Oh, does get taken out by him finally. Toru looking to take even more. Takes out Nicolette as well. A double kill. Comes back from dying to securing that double kill. He's trying to run from the Lord. Ooh, in the top lane, though, Mobazane is next on the hunting block. Last insanity by Mikasa there. Is he going to be able to live? No! T doesn't want to go in for it. The aggression. Does Kush go for it? Kush has his ultimate. I mean, he could go in and decimate him. But he's kind of looking and hoping Yato is able to get it. No reason to decimate him when we can steal his blue buff. Oh. Yo, Kush trying to get out of an aggressive line here. Mikasa on the hunt. Trying to get to a turret. He's low. Milo on the hunt. T taken out. Oh no, T took out someone there. I can't even tell what's going on. Devious Activity kind of on top right now. Oh, we can see the players' emblems, but again, like, it's just like it takes up over the whole screen, you know? Like, I mean, you can take a look at Mobazane's. We're not like top of the line production where I can just like fly emblems. Tigreal. We got Harith. Got Basic. He's got that extra crit and that extra damage, so I think that's kind of what really kept him alive in the lane. Ooh, implosion on a cold world. Gonna be able to take him down. 2 ultimates for the side for cold world. Devious Activity looking a little bit better with this comp. Ooh, the speed's not there. Milo. Just sustainability. We probably don't have any anti-heal. We got anti-heal picked up by Tig, but Tig, of course, wasn't there. I think that's a great counter to the Hawes Claws and quite a few options to deal with BTK as well. Again, this is best out of 5. Casa utilizes that last insanity, comes in the flicker and the implosion on a Mobazane. Kush able to retreat that though. Able to take out Mobazane as well, but he falls in the meantime. Milo able to put down that damage. Toru on next onto the chopping block. T looking low. Cold World making it out with 1 HP. A double kill by Milo. My God. I mean, that's why there's a Uranus on the field. Look at that damage, man. The sustainability is just too much. Oof. Nicolette making it out with 1 HP. Secured the double kill. What a last minute flicker. Not panicking. Yeah. Milo might be next on the chopping block. Doesn't fall though. Bush did apply a lot of pressure, but they just don't have that that anti-heal. Oof. Egg's gonna really need to be there. Even though I think he picked up C. Halbert, right? Is that what I just seen? No. How'd the anti-heal just get applied there? Oh no, we see a little bit of a play in middle. Old World able to secure the kill onto Kush. Sheesh. BTK full applying such great pressure. Devious Activity again, not able to take too many towers. The Undead Knight does fall on the Mikasa. Nothing out of it yet though. Kush, interesting. Not sure why Kush just randomly dived in there. They just really don't have an answer to this Uranus. Also a 5k gold difference. BTK just is on top on the laning phase. Guys in chat are wild. Ooh. Trying to get Milo captured there. A little bit of a knock-up. Lord sieging in. Mobazane trying to get out of the way. Oru. Balls. BTK just doing damage, Chad. Just doing damage. I like it. This is a little bit more disciplined than I seen BTK in the last game. They're actually utilizing the lanes to push in, but we can kind of see the bottom lane isn't taken advantage of. You really got to get down to the fundamentals of like Lord pushing. The minions are probably going to be clearing that right lane, so it's not a bad idea, but they could be utilizing them right now to secure more. Basic really low. Last Insanity comes out. Push a little bit farther into the back line. Oru zoning out the right side of BTK, splitting them apart. Basic did fall. Devious Activity once again mounting up a defense, though the minions are going to crash in. First Lord in this game definitely took more than the first Lord in the last game. Sheesh. How many games so far? It's currently 1-0. BTK up 1. If they win here, it's a best out of 5. So next match would be match point. Oh, conceal play made by T. Momentum not utilized. Knock up onto Mikasa. Couple taunts trying to get that last Insanity baited out. You boy need an energy drink or something, some water. Dude, Cold World was in deep. But was Zane able to take that Lord with no problem? Devious Activity now having to actively back up. BTK gonna be taking it to the jungle at this point, waiting for that Lord to come down. Devious Activity being pressed against the wall. Once again, do they become predator or do they become prey? BTK looking to end it with the second Lord push of the game. 14 minutes in, 11-10. Devious Activity, though. I mean, they have kills on the board. They just don't have neutral objectives. Really have to utilize and turn those kills into neutral objectives. The Lord, full HP, kind of barreling down. BTK taking a different approach here. Able to secure the mid lane here. Last Insanity coming out onto... I'm not even quite sure what's going down in there. Whole world fell, but so did T. BTK looking to apply pressure onto the base now. Obazane a little low. Mikasa trying to stop the minions. Do they opt away for the next wave? Super minions are going to be coming. So it could be a little bit of a tough play here for Devious Activity. The right lane. See, if I was BTK, like, this is the moment you should have took out the right lane. But Devious Activity splitting their attention. A little bit of a tough time as well. Lost Oru in that. Yeah, this is where I say you got to be disciplined, because that was 30 seconds of useless time. BTK still not able to take that tower. They could possibly still attempt to try to take the game, but I think they're overstaying their welcome at this point. I feel like some of the, like, again, this is just overall, like, teams just have to remember, like Devious Activity could have been down one tower. All the towers could have been down. The next Lord push would have been possibly GG's, but having one inhibitor does give them a little bit of breathing room. And you know, what could possibly be the factor here is that it could have been the side... Again, I mean, I don't know, like, the super fundamentals of, you know, how they manage teams, but respectively, I think you control your own lanes. You can control the own syncing, and the right lane just has not been synced at all for BTK, leaving room for Devious Activity to make plays, leaving room for them to be able to stop these pushes. And that's breathing room you don't want to allow a top-tier team like Devious Activity. An implosion coming in onto Mobazane. What happens, though? Basic and Cold World onto the right lane. Do they attempt to go for a 50-50? Oru does fall to Basic. Coming in, though. The Lord's here. The Retry comes out. Mobazane able to secure the Retry! And 3 fall for the side of Devious Activity. God! Year. Oh man, the base is gonna be falling. A little bit of a rough play by Devious Activity there. Cole Gobbler able to take out another Devious Activity. BTK taking game 2.
Victory!
Taking a look at the scores. Yato MVP. I cannot believe the Uranus became the MVP in this game, man. That's insane. Insane. Mobazane got a silver, though. He did his job. He got the retries, right? That was game 2. Now we'll be jumping into match point here. Looks like we're just going straight through. We're no stopping, chat. No stopping. One game after another. Did we not switch sides?
Light me up and watch
Your
the
team
world
is banning.
burn!
Oh, Nicolette
I will
is
choose
Coal
my
Gobbler.
Team is banning.
G, you looking nice today? Hey, thanks, fam. Hey, I'm trying to bring. If my stream's gonna be high quality, I gotta be high quality, right? I felt like I needed to, start dressing up and looking good. You got to represent the top tier of NA, top tier of NA.
I might not be a lighted man,
Your
but I
team
do know
is
my
banning.
traits.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
I think I seen in my chat that people wanted a little bit of a breakdown of who these people are and what they are. I feel like in NA it's really hard to like go over who's in the tournament and stuff. So kind of looking at these team comps here, right? Like Kush, claim from Ackerman, right? So Kush was like literally one of the top jungles from Ackerman. Went to Ligalatam. I couldn't say that for some reason. Tongue twister. So Kush, insane jungle. He's definitely been around a bit. Again, on the side of Ackerman and stuff like that, right? So again, a really, really big jungle. Mikasa's been around for a couple of the major teams as well. Yato T, you guys know them from the old BTK. The BTK that was able to beat TOB back in one of the NACTs. Now, on the side of BTK, you should know all of these people. I mean, you got Basic. He's been here since, like, forever. He's been in every major tournament, vice versa. And then you also have Nicolette, which, again, was on Ackerman, Team Sexy. Same thing as Kush, so it's kind of like former teammates going at it. Toru was Toru's one of the gold lanes called Gina God Mode. Wasn't able to compete in a lot of the tournaments because of age, and he was on BTK if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was GG. I would have to like actually pull it up to figure it out. He was on one of the big teams in the very top, but he wasn't able to compete because of age. And I think it might have been actually TOB. I think it was actually TOB. Because he wasn't... Something happened. I think they ended up having to sub Basic in instead. So, again, these two have constantly been battling for top tier gold lanes alongside Zia and TOB. Then you got, of course, you got Milo. Milo's been an old TOB EXP lane team member, now on to BTK, MOBA Zane. And then Cole World was on Simpsons, old Simpsons player, if I'm not mistaken. Played in a couple other teams as well. I think this is kind of his big debut back into the tournament. So that's a little bit of a breakdown of the players that we're seeing in both of these teams. You guys definitely should know T and Yato. Bush, maybe not. Mikasa, maybe not. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that breakdown there.
protection from the rain.
Ugh. All right, 2-0 BTK right now. Again, like I said, I'm doing a lot of administration things in the back.
Fast. Alpha is online.
Your team is banning.
Oh.
It's my way or the highway. Your team is banning. I am a daughter of Northern Vale. I swear to protect
The Freya band's not a troll band, chat. It's because Mikasa's actually insanely good at the Freya pick. So they just don't want to see it because it's almost like kind of like Mikasa's a one trick with it. But again, if picked, could be a little bit of a problem for BTK. Even though it's not meta, and in North America, anybody can definitely play it. Play anything at this point. Are they gonna don't do the mod? Oh god, I'm not gonna lie. We've seen some Odettes be pulled out in games of the future, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see something a little crazy here. They're gonna opt to go for the Beatrix, the American sniper coming out from basic. This is currently match point of the BO5. Match points, baby. Match points. Four-minute conversation. I seen you. I seen you. I seen you out there. We're definitely respecting Mikasa's Freya. Push, pulling out the fanny. Going for it.
I'm the Jade Slayer, master of pain, and the beast of vengeance.
All right. I mean, we got the Thamus. We got the Minnow. I actually like to see this Minnow pick. Matilda picked up by BTK. I really want to see what Cold World can bring utilizing this Matilda. I do think that North America lacks a little bit into the tank avenue. I do think I just feel like no one in North America likes tanking. But when you find a really good tank, they're normally pretty good. All right. The bans have come out. Are getting quite a bit of Zane, a little bit of EXP, a little bit of gold lane from the side of DA. They have the Claude, which dealing with two tanks could be a good outcome here, you know? So we'll see how things go into possibly the final game here. We did not switch sides, which is wild. Guys are silly in the chat. Let's see what they can bring and match point here. Devious Activity versus. What, you didn't even use the. How you not use the Attack on Titan skin, bro? Bush, I guess, don't like the Attack on Titan skin. But hey. We got Kush in the jungle, Moba Zane in BTK's jungle. Basic helping secure that red buff. One thing that I haven't seen happening recently is that teams haven't really been helping with the other buffs or anything anymore. We've seen that kind of like a little bit of a phase in the beginning of North America, but they definitely haven't been helping as much. The gold lanes have. GG Oh my gosh. GG is not in this tournament. That boy said, hold up, they got defeated. GG is not in this tournament, chat. Just FYI. One thing that I want to say, just keep an eye on, right, is that we normally see the aggression by basic on the Toru. A little bit of BMI utilized to dodge that there. First blood. I hate fannies, bro. Fannies, you can never tell where they come from, but they are applying pressure on the BTK basic at this point. See a little bit of dive, a little bit of control onto Mikasa. Mobazane able to hit the retry on the turtle, though. Devious Activity now going to actively back up, not pursue an engagement. A little bit of a cheeky pull here on the Co-World. Yato once again on the fair miss. Co-World now kind of showing Fanny's blue buff. That might be what they attempt to go for here. You can kind of see the setup here. I'm pretty sure Toru's seen Co-World rotate down there. Retry does come out, forces that in there. Yato now hoping to punish Co-World. Could see Kush apply some pressure here, but not enough energy to secure the deal. The cutthroat just not enough. Circling Eagle to get out of the grab of Yato. Obazane down the hunt. I mean, right now, Devious Activity is looking way better. I think that went to the side of Push, but maybe not, because Mobazane had the retry. Oh my god, a little bit of a knock up the Nether Realm to be able to save Kush's life. Zig able to lock down a heavy spin onto Mikasa. Vengeance popped. Mobazane wanted to take it to him, though. Not able to sustain as Mobazane putting under the pressure. The Mineral's Rage comes out. Mobazane knocked airborne, but he is a thick guy. Able to make it out of there. Zag might not, as Kush able to take him out. The roly-poly's on the roll. I don't know who got that there. I think that was a little bit of a battle of retributions. Yo. Crazy plays from both sides. Mobazane definitely on Farmville mode right now. World kind of being pressured there by Mikasa. I think we see EXP lanes being swapped. We've been seeing Milo pick up this Akai occasionally on the EXP lane. Something really weird about it. I mean, it does seem to get kills, but I think it's more for the utility aspect that Akai brings. It's definitely something that I've not seen too much. I guess I've seen Bratz be picked up into the EXP, so utility the Mineral Rage out onto Mobazane. Kush able to secure the retry. Netherrealm comes out. Mobazane onto the chopping block. Vengeance popped. He's trying to run away. Is he going to be able to escape? Kush trying to get the cables, but the cables just aren't able to go. Mobazane lives through that interaction. Yo, no way. We do see a little bit of a collapse happening down here. On the side of Devious Activity, the snipe comes out. Oh man, Toru on a little bit of trouble. See what? Whole world, what is that damage? You're a tank, buddy boy. How'd you just take out? Yo, Matilda definitely needs a little bit of a nerf here, as the damage was a little bit too much for Toru to handle. Kush kind of zooming in and out, waiting on that energy to regen. But while all of that is happening, we see the lane being pressured up here in the top lane. Like, he is literally hitting this tower with a stick. Like, there is barely any damage being applied to this tower. It's actually a little funny. Oh, is he gonna be able to get out? Milo on the run. He's gonna be able to get into the bush, but Toru not opting to walk into the bush. Maybe just applying pressure to possibly send him back. A little bit of a knock up by the... I think this team comp is ultimately decent, but I feel like what really is rough here is... Yo, Milo. Oh my god. Bush able to secure the kill onto Nicolette. The pressure, the damage that came from that gank. Milo not checking that bush there. If he would have checked that bush, I think Nicolette would have been secured, but he just actively avoided it. Oh, we see Fanny kind of being pressured here by Cold World. Zones him out, but that leaves Moba Zane all alone. Devious Activity taking advantage of that split push play. Kush now on a little bit of the head as we see the heavy spin come out. Cutthroat utilized onto Nicolette. A little bit of a split play utilized here. Netherrealm pops out, trying to get basic, but able to dash away. Huge play there by Devious Activity. Again, still, even with how many plays they're making, economically, they're just not there. Kush able to utilize the retry. Obazane just a little bit slow at coming back. Kind of take a look at some of the items that we got going on here. See the Corrosive Scythe being picked up by 2. A decent amount of physical damage from the side of Devious Activity. I mean, we see a lot of antiques being picked up. So a little bit of physical damage. So it looks like all of the boots are definitely physical resistance. So we could just tell that BTK understands that they're dealing with a decent amount of physical pressure, especially when dealing with a Fanny. That's something that you want to build a little bit early into the stage. Again, a gold lead about even. I think it's coming down to these crazy plays. Kush, I think, missed a rope there, but able to walk and get in there, secure the kill on to Cold World. Kush now gonna split push this lane. Milo in the top lane again, just cutting it. Trying to put some damage down. Akai just does not have a lot of damage to clear lanes. Basic left alone. Minnow's Rage would have paired with a Flicker. Looks like Mikasa able to secure the deal. Heavy spin to kind of pressure them at bay. Netherrealm, not much of a utility. I think someone was actually talking about that. The heavy spin just kind of takes everybody out of the Netherrealm. Stops them from being able to utilize it. I'm not sure. I didn't even hear Nicolette die right there. Literally just died silently. A lot of pressure on by Kush. I like it. Devious Activity now pressuring lanes. It's not all about constantly fighting the other team. It's all about finding wins where you possibly can. And that is securing turtles, securing towers, and taking over the jungle. So being able to manage all of those aspects in the game are what make a team top tier. We do see a dive coming in onto Yato. Netherrealm utilized. He a little low. Heavy spin baited as well. We see Kush trying to apply a little bit of pressure, utilizing the cables. Cutthroat, I think, still available. I mean, right now would be the time that you want to pressure it. We do see a pause coming out by Devious Activity on a Lord take. Sheesh. Oh. My God. I feel like this is like Devious Activity kind of going back to the fundamentals. And I mean, when I was casting Games of the Future, like this was like the biggest things that I was seeing. Like some of the games only were like, there was only like a total of 6 kills. It was just all about like baiting, knowing how to escape utilities, taking small wins where you possibly can, either it be taking someone's flicker, taking their ultimate, and then, you know, fine-tuning communications between the team on who's done what. And then ultimately you just need a playmaker, someone that just knows what path to go when something happens, right? I like that they're overall ideal right now. Devious Activity taking towers, they're taking pressure off the map. It's gonna take towers away from BTK. That is gonna allow Devious Activity to apply pressure and not allow them to get away. And I feel like that's the biggest thing and the biggest aspect that we're gonna be seeing in some of these tournaments. Right now, Devious Activity is really scaling off of Kush, the Fanny. We haven't seen BTK invade too much or take the blue, so that could be something that we see, but we're going to be getting back into the game here. Attack on Titan, match point, BTK 2-0. Forcing out the Lord. Forcing out the Lord interaction. Kush was opting to possibly go back. I think they're waiting and baiting for the energy to come out. Right now, Devious Activity has to opt to not lose it, but look at this. I mean, we're seeing BTK possibly rotate up to handle Kush. Milo, if he was able to get a heavy spin on it, could have been detrimental, forcing them to do that. Now they're setting up for the Lord. I love this, like this, but the Lord kind of being reset there. A little bit of a wild play. I feel like they have the burst. They have Claude. Like, they can just burst this Lord down, kind of zone them out. But again, you can already see that DA's putting a little bit of pressure, trying to zone out Zane. But no, they let the Lord reset. Moba Zane on the charge there. Does able to get out, paired with the Matilda. Not something you want to see here. Kush on the hunt, trying to get the cutthroat. I think utilize the Retry to try to take out Zane. Retry did come out by the side of BTK as well. Kush kind of low, taking tower shots. Toru utilizing the Blazing Duet, but it goes wide. No one hit. Milo, the only one to fall. Again, they could apply pressure. I'm not quite sure what Moba Zane's up to. That boy said, GG's, man. I'm gonna just go take, I want to go take that one crab, bro. Moba Zane could have. Oh, just go, Devious Activity. Go, go, go. You got this. Zane could have possibly contested that if he would have went back and regened. I mean, could have been a little bit of a sticky play. They did have quite a bit of utility up, but so did Devious Activity. So I think, I mean, they can defend this Lord. They're not too worried about it. But again, Devious Activity definitely on the upper end this time around. Moba Zane, I think it comes down to Toru's just being an absolute killer on this Claude. He's got the Golden Staff, got the Demon Hunter, got the Wind of Nature. I think that was the first time I've seen a Blazing Duet come out into a team comp, though. So we have to wait for those and see when they can come. Toru taking towers where they can. The top, look at the top lane. That thing is pressured so hard. Minions are going to be clapping down. They're going to be pushing this Lord here, though. You see the Undead Knight being summoned. Netherrealm comes out. Whole world falls to the cutthroat. BTK looking to stop the siege here. Blazing Duet comes out by the side of Devious Activity. Nobody falls. Able to take out 2 of BTK. They need to find pressure once more. Super minions are kind of pushing into the top lane. I mean, they're looking at this tower, but they need to fastly rotate up to the top. As you can see, Kush applying pressure. Might go into the basic. Basic! Absolutely delete it! God mode on the Kush. Basic was there for 1 second and then absolutely eradicated by Kush. I like that play by Devious Activity. Now we're seeing 1 tower left. Basic gone. Blazing Duet, Netherrealm, and Cutthroat still available. Devious Activity opting to go for the correct route, which is taking out this tower. But Milo keeping the minion away. They want it, but not able to secure the tower. Maybe they'll look to make a play here. Mobazane kind of being pushed back. Kush doesn't want to go too deep. To be honest, I would just keep pressuring until you can get that top tower. But T able to get pushed back and forth into the tower. A little bit of utility utilized there. The top tower might fall now. Oru opting to get it here. This is the moment that you back out. 30 seconds to the next lord. Devious Activity wants to apply more pressure. Kush diving deep into the back line. Get out of there, Devious Activity. You've stayed in the enemy's base a little bit too much. Cold World into the super back line of Devious Activity. 15 seconds to the next lord. Everybody needs to reset. Don't get tunnel vision, because that is what it looks like Devious Activity is having right now. There we go. Go back to the fundamentals. You have all their towers down. You just need a lord and then you can end the game. No reason to force stuff out. Toru able to take out Cold World. BTK looking like they want to play one more game. Lord going to Devious Activity. I'm so glad that they got out of BTK's base. Utility just wasn't there. Red buff is not even taken on the side of Devious Activity. That's discipline you have to have. Like, you could have utilized all that time to be able to secure all buffs around the base. 2 people to have red and blue buff, but not there. Mobazane onto the chopping block. 1 HP. Cutthroat is utilized. Though Kush falls as well. Heavy spin to try to zone out the Lord. Minnow's Rage comes out. Basic possibly going to fall here. Blazing Duet. Looks like they might opt to just go for the base. Looks like Devious Activity able to take game 3 against BTK. Sheesh. All right, chat. We got a game. Devious Activity coming out on top. The Fanny gameplay by Kush was just so good. A little bit of bronzes coming out on the side of BTK. Sheesh. Devious Activity, I love the discipline, but I think it has to come a little bit faster. If I'm watching these games, and if I was a playmaker, those are the calls that you really have to think about. I feel like I should write a book. Right. I felt like I've learned so much from Games of the Future that I feel like I should write a playbook. Yo, take note. Take note from overseas. GG's. Devious Activity taking that one game. Does look like they're opting to take a little bit of a break here. This is a best out of 5, chat. A best out of 5. Make sure to like and subscribe to the stream, chat. Also, just so you guys know, on my main channel, I'll be giving away 4,000 diamonds to I'll be giving away 4,000 diamonds in total, 1,000 diamonds each to 4 lucky individuals at the end of each month. I'm also going to be giving away 8 epic skins as well each month, so just kind of keep an eye out. We'll be doing monthly giveaways. This is the Attack on Titan tournament. If you guys didn't know, BTK versus Devious Activity. From the side of the Attack on Titan tournament side of things, first place gets 50,000 diamonds. Second place, 20,000, 25,000 diamonds. Third place, 15,000. Fourth is 10. What we're really seeing is the battle here or who gets the 50,000 diamonds or who gets the 25,000 diamonds. And I feel like that's the ultimate battle here. Explain it like DJ Khaled. Wiki, 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 what? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going down. Got a little bit of a delay. Gosu versus Gosu. Savage. Currently 2-1 BTK up by 1. I'm not quite sure what's going on with Devious Activity here. They take a win and now that voice says show me that bamboo. Yo, bro. The players be aggressive. Oh, you gotta love the player banters, man. Gotta clip that fanny. I feel like fanny was like one of the biggest problems for them. I wish that you can't even spell shield. Alright, looks like Kush is back. What's the prize pool? 100,000 diamonds. First place gets 50,000. Second place gets 25,000. Give me aspirant skin. And I think we're all ready, hopefully. I mean, this is still match point. Does BTK take home the win? Or is it devious activity?
Your team is banning.
North America cannot lose.
Choose my own path.
I want to see North America actually like do good, man. Like the Valley was like the good old days. Like that was so lit. Being able to make it to Indonesia, Jakarta was probably like the funnest time I've ever had. Well, we're getting into the possible final match. We'll see here. All right.
I'm born
Your
with
team
talent.
is banning.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team.
All right, so getting back into it here, we can kind of see, I think, what's going possibly on that. I had that dragged up slightly. I don't know. All right, I fixed it a little bit. It's not as bad now. Alrighty. The Valley did.
I might not be a lighted man,
Your
but I
team
do
is
know my
banning.
traits.
The pride of India on the world. Guys are wild. I love it.
Always on the way.
Your team is banning.
BTK banning out the Matilda, the Joy, and the R-Lot. See, they tried to bait out the Matilda ban on the side of DA, but they weren't able to. Last ban must have had to go it because they didn't want to deal with it. Oh, they could have first picked it. They could have baited it. Could have forced out a good. So like this is something that teams really gotta think about. Like, right? Like they're like, oh crap, I really gotta ban this Matilda. You really don't. You could actually ban something else you don't like because you're actually first pick. Unless you don't want to first pick a Matilda, which, again, I guess could be what's going on right now with BTK's decision factor. Banning out the Navaria. White. Interesting here. Wobazanes with the trolls.
Come on, Dexter. It's our showtime.
Is picking.
Yeah, it broke. Jesus Christ, why you got so many flex coins, Spirit? You're fucking... You probably hit the cap. You got like 6 billion? 6 billion flex coins? I don't know what the cap is. Has anybody else had flex coin problems? You guys could have broke the bot.
I, Minotaur, will finish off what you've left undone.
Your team is picking.
Let's see if I can take a gander at her.
Detective Fredrin on the case 24/7.
Boba Fred in the house. I'm gonna turn the bot off for like 1 second. Turn the bot off for 1 second to see if maybe the bot itself.
I didn't cure the pain.
Your
I
team
harnessed
is
it.
picking.
All right, so hopefully resetting the bot there fixed it.
Hope will find a way, even
Your
when all
team
is forlorn.
banning.
Guys are over there breaking the flex coin economy.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make
Your
some
team
noise for
is
yours
banning.
truly.
Pain is the proof that
Your
I'm
team
still
is
alive.
banning.
You played Fred all day. Day 4. Day 4 of asking G to promote me to managing mod. Sheesh. What does managing mod even do? Oh. I would have to like remove you as a mod first and then do it. Day 6. Oh, bro.
Your team is banning.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting for
Your
too
team
long.
is picking.
Layla, huh? Layla, eh? Come on, Devious Activity, don't play it. I got rid of the CC and the Uranus, too. I feel like there's just so many EXP options nowadays that it's like you could just play. Like almost everything has a viable role. Mod me win. True. It's always here. We'll add him as a mod. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right. Ooh, spicy. Spicy plays here, chat. Oh. I don't mind I don't mind the crazy chat going on, man. The chat's always gonna be crazy. I think like limiting the chat makes people mad. We don't want to make people mad. Victory! Yo, what? It's currently 2-1 BTK up.
Rocks need no protection from the rain.
BO5, chat. All right, getting into this game. I think we got BTK on the left now. Yeah. And we got BTK on the left. Overlays are set and ready.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Alright.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Alright, we got Moba Zane here. Got Kush. Ashley or Stella, what the hell? The chat be wildin'. Listen, we're live on the MLBB NA YouTube page. Behave yourselves out there. This is match point, Devious Activity. Or BTK up by 2. Devious Activity has 1. It is a BO5. It's still match point. Whole world pulling out a Cho, though. Definitely interesting plays to see here, chat. Definitely interesting plays. What up, Tiara? Oh, a bit of a cheeky play there. Kush able to secure the retreat on that minion. They said the Streamlabs hate me. I wonder how the Yu Zhong is gonna really do. I don't think it like fares too well against Xborg, but I could be wrong. You already see a bit of rotation here. Gato slowly making his way in. Valentina on the side of BTK though. Applying that pressure. Taking the EXP from their squad. Did make it to level 4. That's a huge play. Hurdle does. Retry comes out by Mobazane's able to secure the kill. Black Dragon utilized to zone out a bit of Devious Activity. They're not letting up. T is on the hunting. The dragon is hunting. MOBA Zane's the first blood on Devious Activity. Milo a little too deep into Devious Activity. The black dragon utilized to dive in. You can't get out. Yo, Devious Activity making out with 2. Taking out MOBA Fred. Utilizing and reading BTK at the finest here. We see a little bit of a play away. The dragon into Devious Activity's own base. He's 1 HP. He able to make it out. Kush might want to go for Cho. The referee does connect. I don't think he's going to be able to chase him. Ju Kundo's right out of the line. Mikasa. That black dragon was a little rough. They weren't able to secure the kill to T. I think Milo was just able to get that. Surprised Milo didn't attempt to go for the EXP buff there, or the EXP tokens there. Kind of filling each other out at this point. Bush trying to get as much as he possibly can. The speed is in his favor. I feel like this is a run back of like Kush saying, let me show you how to use a Bashia, but MOBA Zane showing you, well, let me show you how to use a Fredrin. Healing up, utilizing the damage there. Yato low. Black Dragon able to secure the kill onto Yato. Into the backline though. Milo might be next under the chopping block. C able to make the play. Last Insanity comes out, but he is able to secure the deal. Minnow's Rage coming out on the side of Devious Activity. Low way the dragon kicks T right back into his base. No biggie there. Gonna be a battle over the blue buff here. Last Insanity's not available. Not quite sure who got it. I think no, Kush was able to secure the deal. MOBA Zane a little bit overextended into the enemy's jungle. Retry comes out. He hits a couple TPs before he falls to Kush. Devious Activity doesn't want to go down to a fight. They're like they're baiting this out to the very end. Way of the Dragon kicks Kush into the right location. Yato able to secure the kill on the Cold World though. Yuzong might be a good counter against Xborg now, but not in this game comp. See a little bit of a play coming in here. Basic, I think, are to utilize the BMI to get out. The sprint was also utilized. Mikasa able to kill him. Devious Activity again coming out on top. The gold lead definitely in their favor. The discipline has to stay here though. We do sometimes see Devious Activity get a little bit overzealous. They get a little tunnel visioned. Yar, you want to pass over your win? Sure. Minnow's Rage comes out. The Undead Knight comes into MOBA Zane. The knockups. MOBA Zane was in the air for a solid 4 minutes right there. Crazy. Kind of taking a look at some of the items. We see a lot of anti-magic being picked up by the side of BTK. Hall's Claw is already secured by Toru. A little bit of a play happening here. On to Milo. Yato. Coming in. Putting down the damage here, but mid lane kind of left a little open. They're going to take that turret. Do they... Yeah, they're going to be able to get this here. Basic kind of taking a little bit of the gold and the EXP from his mid lane. Away the dragon kicks Mikasa into BTK's jungle. Last Insanity coming out onto MOBA Zane. MOBA Zane, MOBA feeding. 0-4-0. BTK looking a little rough here. Devious Activity definitely taking advantage. And bringing that Devious Activity to BTK. What can BTK do to change the tide as they are slowly falling behind point after point? I wouldn't count BTK out just yet because they're able, I mean, they have the Claude, right? If Basic's able to stack up, we could see A great play there. I think right now, I feel like it's just Cold World pulling out this show. A little bit of a cheeky play. Milo on the hunt. Might see a little bit of a taunt play by Moba Zane. The clap came down, but it wasn't enough. Devious Activity definitely looking very devious. Yato able to hit the fear effect and stun him up. Way of the Dragon on a T. The wrong person you want to hit, but Moba Zane wants to take out T here. I think they're just kind of baiting him at this point. Undead Knight comes down and clashes. The burns there. He's 1 HP. Yato! Oh, he utilized the flicker. Tries to take out Moba Zane and he just goes wide. Basic kind of low. The undead. Oh, the sword being brought down by Yato. Yo. Oh, man. Basic kind of. I think this is all BTK feeding at this point. Devious Activity. Yato does fall. A little overzealous here. Kush trying to take the blue buff. Outnumbered. Moba Zane kind of being pressured, but I don't think the Basha was going to be able to do too much here. Moba Zane. Oh my god. Toru able to secure the kill. Takes out Moba Zane in the favor of Yato. Does dive in onto Nicolette. They're looking to take even more. Toru's looking good. They're pushing down the mid lane. Last Insanity utilized here. Mikasa. Way the Dragon utilized on a T instead of Mikasa. Whole world whiffing it. Yo. Lore looking like it's probably going to go into the favor of Devious Activity as they have been reading the map left and right. The economical lead definitely in favor of DA. BTK need to find some responses when they possibly can. Again, they were able to take down that tower in the bottom right. They're taking plays when they possibly can. BTK's 2-12 though. It is a rough time to be calling yourself BTK in this match. But hey, let's see what they can possibly do. Anything can happen when the bloodthirsty kings get pushed back against the wall. Do they become predator or prey? As we see the Lord barreling down the mid lane. Last Insanity still available. Utility by all. Devious Activity, I think, getting a little bit of tunnel vision here. They should definitely be utilizing this Lord to keep the snowball going. Take as many towers as you possibly can. You're up in gold. I don't think they'll be able to defend it. Kush all alone while BTK trying to take advantage of him, but he's just a thick boy living in a good old world. You see Milo trying to utilize something here. The Black Dragon popped as soon as Kush utilized it. Last Insanity not available right now. Mikasa pops the whatever his armor, but Milo might be falling. Kush able to secure the kill and the tower. I like the discipline here. What is going on down here? Basic gets taken out by Toru. Toru kind of just thinking about, ooh, call. He said 1 year. I don't know what that means, but the fight is on. The fight's happening in the land of Dawn and in the chat. Both teams throwing blows everywhere, emotionally, physically. Devious Activity, I like it. They stopped that oh god, NACT flashbacks. Sheesh. Yo, Devious Activity. Unhinged. Someone control these guys. I guess they're really living up to their name now. The activity is definitely devious. Putting on a little bit of pressure. Moba Zane is able to dash out. Last Insanity to zone him out. Looking like they want to possibly take this tower push. Way the Dragon does connect onto Mikasa. Though that leaves Moba Zane all alone to defend while his team's trying to take him down, and they weren't even able to kill Mikasa. 1 HP. Devious Activity taking out MOBA Zane while the Lord is 7 seconds. God. BTK looking a little rough here. Cold World possibly trying to make a cheeky play, but I'm not quite sure what he's up to here. BTK being pressed against the wall. The second Lord, or should I say Titan, is barreling down. What is the response? T kind of filling out the map. He's already hitting the TPs on him. Devious Activity. They're sinking the lane so well. This is what I love to see from a team. This is good pressure by Devious Activity. Don't worry about the Lord. Super Minions definitely can win the game. Take out all the towers. I love to see it. Collapsing. Yato able to take out C. MOBA Zane really low. The end of night comes down, claps him down, and the base falls. C, chat, this is why you sink the lanes. Like, look at all of that pressure. It's not all about the Lord at the end of the day. If you can just allow all the minions to come out, it just puts a team into a rough play. You can already see MOBA Zane 1-7-0. It is now 2-2. The next game is match point. Anybody could win it. Do we see a reverse sweep by Devious Activity? Both of these teams are in the NACT top 8. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I guess I can move my camera right here. Definitely great plays. Well executed. T is 0-0-16. Definitely an MVP there. Yeah. Both teams are definitely fighting it out. Oh, God. MOBA Zane spamming at this point. What does this even mean? What does this even mean, bro? I feel like the cringe moments that is utilized during these times is kind of what happens. Yeah. All right. Last match of the day. MOBA feed. Can he keep it up? Can he keep it up, chat? We'll find out as the last game is taking place. Yo. All right, we're back into the drafting phase of things. What's possibly gonna go down here? Gonna get my overlays prepped. I mean, the Claude would have definitely came to fruition if it was actually like utilized, right? But it just wasn't, chat. It just wasn't. Need popcorn? Ugh. Oh. I feel like these are the things that make Make teams go viral, bro. Don't sleep on devious activity, chat.
But I do know my traits.
Clippers are gonna be eating good. Kookman. Kookman in the chat. Did he feed? He did feed. Boba feed. He was like 0-7. Sheesh. Oh. Yo. All right, well. Getting into the next game.
I'm bored.
Devious activity, getting rid of the Axborg, getting rid of the Brats, the Guinevere. Oh God. Yo. I'm dead.
I will choose my own path.
Oh God. Eesh. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, anybody's game at this point. It's currently 2-2. 2-2. Devious activity 2. BTK 2. It's anybody's game at this point. Whoever wins this wins the Attack on Titan tournament.
Come on, Dexter. It's our showtime.
Ooh, they first picked the Claude. Yo. Bookman said MOBA boost it. MOBA carried by his team. The chat's savage tonight. Oh, did they pull out the Odette? I feel like MOBA Zane's just like on insane troll mode right now. Like he just knows how to feed. He knows how to feed the entertainment.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
Nicoletta's Coal Gobbler. Wild matches coming out here at the end of the Attack on Titan tournament. Oof. Who can take it all? Gonna run it back. He's gonna go Grok. I like the Minnow pick here. Hopefully all the Clippers tag your boy truly. Spread the love. Follow G the Ico on YouTube. Do crazy stuff like this all the time. Tons of tournaments. We'll be re-streaming the NACT. We'll be watching it along with you guys, as well as we're giving away tons of diamonds and skins on my page as well. If you guys haven't checked me out, give some love, man. I always try to give back to the community as much as possible. Kind of looking at what's going on in the game, though. Do you see the alpha pick? I mean, we've seen the alpha. It actually did pretty well. I mean, aggressively utilized by Mobazane. Could be utilized pretty well. But I feel like the biggest problem that alpha has is like that once you engage, like you don't have an escape route. So I feel like that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. BTK banning out the Fairness. I do feel like DA utilized the Fairness well into the game. Just that Nether Realm was just punishing, paired with all of the sustainability brought by Devious Activity.
Magic is my life. Your team is banning.
See value in me?
Your team is banning.
You should.
Right now, I like BTK's draft. I'm actually a huge fan of it right now. I mean, the Claude I like on the side of Devious Activity. The Yu Zong, I'm not a huge fan of Yu Zong at this point. Definitely has to be utilized and scaled on a high level. But it can be a good pick, but I just don't know if it's a good pick here. I mean, there's a lot of options. Great dive, but again, kind of runs into the same spot as an alpha. Is like once you utilize that Black Dragon to get in, it's great zonage. I do like it because of that, but we'll have to see how it's utilized in the game here. Whole world not opting to go for the Cho this time around. The CC's available. Oh no, that's such a good pick. Oh, I would have rather seen a CC on the side of DA versus and let BTK pick it up.
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
The southern seas are my domain.
This is my tempo.
All right, got the Brody. Okay. The Nolan picked up by Kush. Yo. Okay. I like where this is going. Wow. I mean, Nolan could get out of a lot of sticky situations. Going to be able to avoid the CC. Could possibly bait out the alpha. Could put a little bit of pressure onto it. Definitely in the early stages, I feel like Nolan can beat alpha. Right now, Devious Activity really has to scale up, invade in the jungle, put a lot of pressure onto BTK for their side. For BTK, I feel like they really need to protect Mobazane at this point.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
The Nolan pick is going to be huge. Protect Mobazane and protect Nicolette. The CC, though, is such a huge pick. Alpha, of course, being into the jungle. I really like Vexana this meta right now, chat. She is just so strong with team comps. It's unbearable. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen a lot of Nanas come out. So, I feel like this could be anybody's game. The wall come up a little bit too early. Basic not wanting to apply too much pressure. Cabbage definitely fallen into the hands of Zane. Level 4 not secured yet by either side. Yo, no way. T got the minion there to stop Mobazane from getting closer to 4. He was able to pick up the gold, but not the EXP. Yo, T being a little dirty. The devious activity is real at this point. Taking little wins left and right. Oh, yo, he didn't want to go for the petrify. Could possibly leave it up to Kush to engage. Nicolette applying decent pressure. I didn't even know Yato was Kadita. I didn't even peep that at first. So Wild, I mean, they're looking to deal a lot of burst damage. And I feel like that's what you really have to do when you're dealing with a minnow. Mikasa diving in a little too deep. The Lord applying pressure paired with Nicolette. Look at the Vaxana, bro. The damage. Does he flicker in? Yo. The turtle goes to Kush, though. Mobazane, a little MOBA mad. Applying the pressure. He just gonna let him go back home. What the heck? Whole world. Yo, Toru kind of putting on a decent bit of pressure here on the basic. Kind of letting the minions go at it here. Basic just gonna opt to go back, not fight the waves. That's gonna be huge for Toru. Yo. They're kind of keeping everybody at bay. It's a game of patience at this point. No one really wants to fight. Kind of taking a look. We see the crossbow being picked up by Claude already, so the speed is there. One of our memories utilized to take care of that. Blazing duet into the back line! The damage on the BTK is too much! Yo! T falls, but they were able to feed Toru a little bit there. The gold on the tower. I thought 2 died on the side of BTK. I think they were able to take out Yuzong here in the top lane. Black Dragon coming out. The pressure. Mobazane's not going to be able to get away. He's sustaining the one more punch is all it takes. Mikasa takes down Mobazane. Yo. Toru on the run. BTK hunting him down. 3 are here. He's kind of testing it out here. Just basic bait him. The minions do fall. The turtle probably going to go into the hands of BTK as Mobazane is not there. Kush on the rise. BTK looking a little rough, chat. As things are coming down. Minnow's Rage coming up. Oh my god, the torn apart memories being able to take out Mikasa, though Kush able to respond with taking out Cold World. Torn apart memories just looking a little crazy. Not quite sure who stole that one. I think that was a little bit of an even split there. CC looking to put down the damage on the Claude. It is just so much. You see, maybe a little bit of a bait onto Milo here. I think they read it very well. CC on the run. Do we see Kush put down the pressure? Ooh, just not able to close it out. Mobazane responding to go up to there as well. Easy mid lane clear. Forcing Vexana to be there. Mobazane, do they see him? Force out the blazing duet here. No, no, no. Stole anybody's game. The gold lead 50-50. Both teams responding very well. Yo. 4-2 though. Only a 200 or 400 gold lead here for the side of Devious Activity. They're taking whatever they can, wherever they can. That's a little bit of a gold there secured for Devious Activity. The gold crab picked up by Mikasa. I actually am enjoying this Yuzong at this point. It is putting on pressure on the BTK. The backline dive is a lot. Just look at the patience here. Mikasa coming in. What just happened here? Old Gobbler falls into the mid lane, if I'm not mistaken, by, I think it was Toru, forcing the take there, but they're going to possibly respond with a little bit of a push here. Black Dragon is utilized here. What are they going to do? Going for Mobazane. Mikasa low, not able to secure the deal. Oh, yo. Try to push him back. Mikasa falls. Oh, what is this? Oh, is this how you see emblems? Oh, you can't even see emblems with this. Dude, they should definitely show the emblems right here. That is crazy. Shows you, like, what skills they're buying, though. A little bit of conceal play. Mikasa just doesn't have any physical defense at this point, which I think is a big factor into the play here. Milo into the deep back line and able to take out Kush. Sustainability, Devious Activity kind of being broken apart here. A lot of CC and knock up on the Toro. Hurdle leaning into the favor of BTK. Looking like BTK at this point is losing or forcing Devious Activity to lose their momentum. Crazy. The early game pressure by Devious Activity was there. But again, BTK clapping back. Ooh, okay. A little bit of EXP grab there. Ooh, in the mid lane, though. Nicolette falls. Yeesh. Match point. Who's gonna win it? A lot of an engage happening in the mid lane. The Blazing Duet coming out the side lane. A lot of knock up and control onto Toru. Not able to take out C. Whole world lives. They're able to punish Toru. He still had the purify, but didn't pop it in time. Mikasa gonna have to actively stay away from the pressure of BTK. Devious Activity definitely being slowed down. A little bit of a conceal play here. Forces out BTK. Could possibly see a play by the side of BTK. They're definitely controlling the turrets at this point. One turret into the favor of BTK. Devious Activity, I think what really is going down here is that they're just rotating into BTK and they're not creating that surge or that tide that they want. Kind of pushing lanes or what you might want to do here. But again, if you start pushing lanes, it could cause them to take advantage of you. I think that's where it's really coming down to. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Rock not really wanting to apply pressure. Yato going in, able to take out Nicolette with the rough waves, though. Milo putting on a lot of pressure here. Looks like the gank on a Mobazane is going to be the next target here. But my God, the damage from Mobazane is too much for him to handle. BMI popped. Can Claude make it out of there? Blazing Duet. Purify popped. Not going to opt to go for the Lord. Milo on the hunt. Minions take a tower in the bottom lane. While we're not watching, BTK loses Cold World. Milo still trying to take plays and make a plays. A little bit of an early engage here, kind of low. Toru looking to possibly take the kill, but Milo is too fast for you. Yo, this is why the CC is just an absolute menace. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Nolan's not there in time to be able to get the Lord. Mikasa tried to get it, but Devious Activity wants to make them pay. Rough waves. Oh my god, the damage. Free fall on the side of BTK. Devious Activity kind of making it out on top here. Yeah, you got the Lord, but we took advantage of you. Now, this is the breathing room they need to be able to take advantage and take towers, because they were a little bit behind, but this is the time that is going to be able to clear it up. The Terrify and the knockdown, the Minnow's Rage onto Kush. Is he able to make it out? The Undead Knight not coming down in time. Kush lives to see another day. BTK now looking to make a response here. Trying to apply that pressure. We still have this bottom lane with super minions available. Kush taking that purple buff. Taking it away from Mobazane. I love it. Okay, I actually thought Claude was going to get that purple buff, but not. They could feed the red buff here to Toru, which might be a play, but they're not going to go for it. Again, we still got a long time into the next Lord. This is the time. Maybe try to make a play. See? Kind of being pressured here. Ooh, wall charge and a petrify, possibly in a rough way. Mobazane gets baited out. BTK. Yo, Mobazane, what are you doing? You're Moba feeding. Devious Activity. I think T just said you need to educate yourself. Milo on the run, a little bit of a conceal play. They want to take advantage of him. They're tired of him putting pressure on the Devious Activity. Yo. Yeah, dang. Look at Cold World's next on the chopping block as a double kill secured by Kush. Devious Activity has now jumped on their momentum wave against BTK once again to turn the tides. When it was looking into BTK's favor, they have just come online. Kind of taking a look at what possibly maybe brought them to that point. I think it's mainly, we can see Mikasa picking up quite a few of the items that, it's like the mid-tier items that cost a little bit. You got the Vanguard chest there, and then you got the magic cloak. A little bit of a split defense happening there. We can see Athena's shield being picked up to counter him. CC in the top lane here. Bush picking up the dragon spears, what I think that is. What do we see at play here? BTK looking for something. 3 of them there. Doesn't seem like they're watching his stream, if I had to say, because I feel like they should have applied some type of pressure. T going to the far right. You might see a backline play possibly. I like this mid control, but you got to watch out because you don't have too much control there. We should, oh, look at this bait. No. No. Mobazane, I think he knows. I think he knows. Does he overextend? And a wall comes out with a rough wave with the petrify. Yo, the bait. The bait by Devious Activity. They're looking to possibly take some more as the Black Dragon comes out. It's not enough to be able to chase down CC, though. Oru BMI's out. The Lord now into Devious Activity's favor. What a play. Yo. Mobazane got Moba baited. The activity is very devious in these guys. I couldn't even get the pun out. Holy crap. Might see a little bit of a cheeky play here. Terrify does come out. They want to engage on this blue buff here. Waru able to secure that. That's huge for Claude at this point, especially with a siege. Oh, watch this play. Do we see a conceal play? Dude, this is the moment you got to take advantage of Toru. Ooh. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. I was like, do not pull an Albert and face check that bush. Yo. They're not being tunnel vision. A lot of discipline coming out here by the side of Devious Activity. A Retry comes out, controlling them, keeping them at bay. The Lord did breach BTK's base. Mini Lord coming down on the side of Nicolette. They're looking to take as much as they possibly can here. Kush sieging as well. Super minions are still available. They just need to utilize this Lord to breach into BTK's base as much as possible. This is what they want to do. Don't lose tunnel vision. Watch out. They could possibly take a pick. They do have a little bit of a gold lead, but don't get overzealous, because one interrupt and they're tied could cause problems for the side of Devious Activity. Yeah, they're able to make these cheeky plays, but one ultimate by Cold World could result in a team wipe. Kind of taking a look at some of the items here. Kush is just on point. Fully built. Nicolette, not too far behind. I mean, compared to Yato, definitely up on gold. EXP as well. So Nicolette definitely doing a little bit better on the mage lane, but just the potential that Yato brings with the rough waves and the petrify. My God, Minnow. Tank to tank, though. It does seem like T applying a little bit more pressure, able to secure a little bit more for his team than Cold World is at this point. Obazane also building a little bit defensive. I think he's trying to pick up that rose gold meteor there at the end. We're seeing BTK to make plays. Devious Activity trying to find plays. Oh my God, the damage down onto Milo. Milo on a little bit of a trouble scenario there. Mikasa trying to look for a play. They're peeling C. Cold World at this point. One apart memories utilized. T able to secure the kill onto Milo in the top lane. Kush doesn't fall, so a lot of utility baited out by the side of BTK. They lose their EXP laner. They lose basics torn apart memories. And Kush stays alive. Looks like they're going to want to take the Lord now. We have 30 seconds onto Milo. I'm surprised they were able to get the pick up there in the top lane. A little bit of the magic sentry utilized from the side of BTK. Kinda, I mean, I don't know if they're trying to get vision or control the lanes, but Devious Activity looking well polished at this point. It could take this Lord and maybe another to actually seal the deal against BTK. But we shall see. Again, one cheeky play could be the make it or break it for the side of BTK. Oh God. Milo on the hunt. Though Toru coming in. A little bit of the knock up. They're on him. Kush does fall to Nicolette. Though Milo falls as well. 1-to-1 trade there. Super minions coming down to the mid lane. Zone him out. The Black Dragon engaged. Trying to utilize it. Trying to get there. The Minnow's Rage is there. Not utilized in time as T's immortality is popped. They still want to apply even more pressure. Basic. I don't know if they had the torn apart memories, but Yato fall as well. BTK defend to live another day. Oh. Oru. Oh no. BTK taking. This is the chop and the wave of Devious Activity. The flick of the switch by BTK. taking out Toru. A rough day. Oh, Cold World might fall. Immortality was procced. Kind of forcing them to go. Yo, yo, yo. C in a lot of trouble. The Petrified, the Engage. Basic next on the chopping block. He is gonna fall. Wind of Nature pop. Torn apart memories, but not enough to keep him alive. Almost able to take out Kush, but that is huge plays with the next Lord in the Bay coming up. Oh. Oh no, are they looking to possibly take out Milo as well? 8 seconds on the Lord. They could look to go for it. They do. Rough Waves, not engaged just yet. It does happen. I don't know if Petrify's there. They are on the chase though. A lot of control by Nicolette. Moba's, what are you doing, Zane? Zane just over here. Boy, he's like twiddling his thumbs. Look at the engage! Into Moba Zane, the damage though! He packed a punch against Devious Activity. Milo looking to take something as well. Low, Immortality's possibly popped here. Does force Devious Activity there. The knock up. Kush now putting under the pressure. The Black Dragon is out. Zoning out Nicolette. Trying to drop the Undead Knight. Mikasa trying to apply the pressure onto Milo at this point. Is he going to be able to do it though? The damage from Milo is enough to take him possibly out. Cole following it up. The Immortality, or not the Immortality, the Minnow's Rage utilize. Yo. A little tunnel visioned. Crazy fights coming out from both sides. Probably should have just took the Lord. Moba Zane is down. This is your moment to take the Lord. They still do have one inhibitor, but they could sink the lanes and get it. Oh my god, the Rough Waves onto Milo. Takes him down. He's here, puts up the wall, says you are not getting close to my Lord today. Devious Activity. Just showing insane pressure, pushing BTK back against the wall. The retry, yo, I don't even think he retried. He just took the blue buff. He just took the blue buff from Moba Zane. The disrespect. What is going on? Devious Activity. Just doing BTK dirty. The Lord coming in. I like this pressure. Take the top tower. Don't worry about the Lord. Let them put the pressure there. Take the top tower. Take the top tower, guys. This is what you need. Now all minions are available. Super minions are going to be coming in behind though. Wall charge comes out. The Petrify on the Cold World. Nicolette falls. The Minnow Rage into the full squad of Devious Activity. But the damage is a little bit too much for Cold World to handle. Toru does fall to basic though. Huge play. Moba Zane now on the hunt. There is only one person left alive. Mikasa, the siege though by the minions. BTK defends. They create the breathing room. They need it. 60 seconds on all of Devious Activity. Do they just push the mid lane? Yo, Mikasa. You got two choices here, buddy. You can either stop this wave, put a little bit of pressure, Black Dragon to the back line, clear him out. Suppression does happen. Does the Black Dragon come out? No, it doesn't. What in the world is this? BTK wipes him out, pushes all the way into the mid lane. Oh no, BTK, the winners of the Attack on Titan tournament, coming out on top. Yo. Oh my god. What a game. Holy. Just when I thought it was gonna be Devious Activity. a flick of a switch, and BTK comes out on top. Yo, that was a crazy game. The domination by Devious Activity in the early, into the mid, into the mid-late game. And then BTK flipping the switch right there. Able to just team wipe them on a Lord push. And then bam. The MOBA flick of the switch, man. The MOBA flick of the switch, chat. Sheesh. Definitely kept them at bay. That was a crazy game. Could not believe what just went down. But of course, that was the Attack on Titan tournament, guys. If you guys didn't know, that was the grand finals. BTK taking home 50,000 diamonds. Devious Activity taking home 25,000 diamonds. Thank you for all the teams participating. It was an influencer tournament. Kind of brought to me by Moonton. Hosted by me. We ran into the NACT. There was a lot of, things that possibly popped up. But we were able to finish the Attack on Titan tournament. You guys didn't already, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on YouTube if you guys would like to see any more North American content, as I will be doing watch parties for the NACT. I'll be taking care of a lot of the pro teams for the NACT in the background as well. But yeah, until then, that was the end of the Attack on Titan tournament. We shall see you guys next time. Peace out. GG's. Congrats to BTK making it to the grand finals and winning it all. Catch you guys later.
Get ready for a new season of NACT. This year, we're going to be dialing up the intensity like never before. We're going to have 2 rounds of open qualifiers so we can give more teams and more players the opportunity to join this tournament.
This season, you can team up with friends from anywhere around the world. The NACT battlefield just got more diverse and thrilling.
This season, the winning champions will be heading to Saudi Arabia to represent North America at the MSC.
This season, I'm not just aiming to win, I'm here to dominate and show that my journey to the top is just beginning. Watch out NACT, the best is yet to come.
For next NACT and next international tournament like MSC, you're probably going to see me play with some of my older teammates.
Ooh, you gotta reply to what he says.
More assassin games.